Amazon, we run Amazon ourselves. We do wholesale. So Amazon is, what we do is we would take your business. We open up wholesale contracts for you. We'd have a person dedicated just to opening wholesale contracts for you. That gives your store value. You put in inventory. That inventory, we send it into Amazon. Amazon then sends it out to their prime customers. That happens. It's about a 30 to 60-day process from the time you purchase to the time you sell everything out and get paid back from Amazon. We get these wholesale contracts. Let's say a wholesaler has 10,000 products. We run it through our software. It tells you, okay, exactly, this is how many sales per month. This is your ROI. We narrow that list down to maybe the top 100. And then we go through each of those 100. We get down to like the 5, 10, 20, 30 best items. And then those are the ones that we purchase for your store. And then once we send them into your store, probably 2 of those are going to do awesome. 6 of the 10 are going to do good. And then maybe a couple that just don't do the best. So then we just don't replenish those. We just keep going towards replenishing the best items, and we just keep building that store up. And so that whole process can take, like I said, 30 to 60 days. So let's say it takes 60 days. We're typically saying around like 13 to 15% return, but let's just say it's 10% return, and you're doing it every 60 days. So you can do that 6 times in a year. So that's 60% on your money you're making, but really we're doing like 13 to 15%. We're probably doing like 6 to 8 times in a year. So really you're looking at making like 70 to 80, even 100% on your money year in and year out. Amazon gives you all the data. They tell you exactly what's going to sell. Like we send in, we're not finding a product. We're not going to the store and saying, I wonder if I could sell this on Amazon. We're finding like, like I get this light switch here. Let's say like this light switch. Amazon's already selling 1,000 of these a month. We go buy 200 of them. We send them to them. You go onto the Prime. As long as you price with everybody else, we have software that prices you in. And if you're priced with everyone else, and you buy 200 of those and they sell 1,000 a month and there's 4 people selling, you become that 5th seller on that listing. You're going to sell 1 out of every 5 sales, and you're going to sell those 200 light switches in a month. So they give you all that data. So it's like kind of like you're cheating almost. Like they give you the data. It's like it's I'm not going to say it's easy. I mean, there's a lot to it, but really like with the data that you have and everything, you can make smart purchases where it's kind of almost guaranteed. Like we very rarely have things that don't sell. Every once in a while you'll get something that maybe the market drops on it or something. And then if we ever need to, we could drop the price and just sell it for less profit, or even just break even to get rid of it. Every once in a while you'll get something like sent to you. I get stuff sent to my house sometimes from Amazon where somebody returns something and they wreck the packaging or something, and then Amazon can't sell it anymore. So they'll send it to you. Then I just turn around, I'll sell it on, you can either like take it to the pawn shop or donate it, or I'll sell it on Amazon or eBay. I sell it on like Facebook shops or Craigslist or eBay, things like that. And you can just sell it and still get your money back. So very rare that you're ever going to lose any money on any of the products because of the data that we get. So it's kind of cool. Like the easy math is if you put 50,000 in, probably it takes about 3 to 6 months to get the store rolling. You got to get it going. They kind of gate you out and limit your inventory in the beginning. We get that built out 3 to 6 months down. You should be doing on average about $5,000 a month with 50,000 in inventory. But if you keep that money rolling in the system and you compound it, I mean, this month you got 50, next month you'll have 55, then it goes to like 61. Like it just compounds crazily. And then these stores become an asset. Our Damon, our other partner, he's not on the call right now, but his store is in his 3rd year, and he's going to do probably $800,000 in gross sales this year. And his stores probably could sell that thing for $500,000, 3, 4, 500 grand. Here's Anton. His store is about 10 months old right now, and he's done close to $250,000 in sales. If you can see the screen, he's showing it to you here. This is his last 30 days. And then his last 12 months, he's done $240,000 in sales. He put about 35 grand in inventory. So he was hitting about that $3,000 mark. And then now his numbers have been coming down a little bit. He's actually been taking money out to pay down his credit that he's been using, because he's going to get his credit score back up. He's been we typically, if you're using credit cards, we're maxed out on our credit card because we're always buying product. So your credit score goes down a little bit. Then when you pay that product off, you can get your score to go back up. And then he's going to go for a more funding round and hopefully get another like 30, 40 grand in credit. And then he'll come back with now $60,000, $70,000 in inventory that he can spend, and then put that back into the store and grow it back up to those levels now. So we like to diversify. I mean, get you into multiple different streams, different opportunities. So you're not all in trucking or all in Amazon or, so different opportunities where if you play your cards right, I mean, the opportunities are pretty crazy, the amount of money that can be made and doing it passively. With Amazon, you do have to buy products. So they pay you every 2 weeks. So you have money coming from Amazon into your account every week, every 2 weeks. If you're using credit cards, you might have to be watching that money just to pay down your credit card, and then tell the team that you got money available again, and then they go out and they do more purchasing for you. Once you see it and you start seeing the returns, you're probably going to want to put more into it or go. We also have a company that we work with that we like to send people with Amazon called Fund and Grow. What they do, and actually being that there's two of you, what they do is they'll actually, for one fee, they do charge $4,000 one time. They don't charge percentages or anything like that. You could start with a payment of $1,300 to them, but they'll take both of you and they'll fix your credit if needed, and then they'll start doing funding rounds for you. And they do 3 rounds, one today, another one 6 months from now, and then another one 12 months from now. Our last person we just sent through there last week, she got $80,000 in 0% business credit on her first round. They expect her to be in probably around the 150,000 range by second round, and then into like the $200,000 to $250,000 range after 12 months. Our partner Damon, he's gotten almost $300,000 in funding now in about a year and a half with them. All 0% business credit. So you put that into your store, 0%. It also comes with rewards, so you're getting cash back. So when you're spending all this money, you're spending 30, 50 grand a month in inventory. You're getting miles and points where you can get cash cards or plane tickets and things like that too. It's like a little side tax-free bonus that you get off of this too, which is kind of cool. If you were to come in with Amazon, if you don't have an LLC right now, we would put you in touch with somebody to help you start up an LLC. There would be it might be another like $500 or something like that, where somebody would come in and open an LLC for you if you don't know how to do it yourself. But Fund and Grow, I think, has an option too, where they actually will start that business for you too. So if you went with the business funding route with them, trying to get funding, they could start that business for you too. Our goal is always to try to show you how to do this with other people's money and not use your own money. So even if you have cash, sometimes it's nice to keep it in the bank and not use it just in case, rainy day fund or whatever.